on Breach. Actually, he's been playing Breach a lot. I don't know what I'm saying. But we'll just have to see. It looks like CSU is opting to do a 3-2 split down to C and A. Got Vision down B main. So PFW heavy stacking A, ready to get this dominant start to the game. Viper Wall gonna come up. Pre-fire, not gonna allow anything. He teleports back. And so as we go and see, they're getting really close there to C site. Yappy, they're the only one with Vorpal holding defender's side. They know where they're at. Viper pushed up B quite a bit, so they'll have to be careful if they want to pass through there. The atrium, is that an atrium? I think it's an atrium. But they're going through hall right now. They're just stacked there, a minute on the clock, no pressure. It's just pistol round. They're gonna open door, create a little bit of noise. They do manage to sneak chamber in there, but we'll see if Yappy goes around to hopefully play it safe. Oh, he goes above! And he just gets a nice, clean first pick of the game. First blood to Yappy. Rest in peace turret, though. We're gonna see them continue to try their advance towards C site. They have no confirmation of who is holding what. PFW doing a good job of not showing themselves right now. But Neon rushing on site. They know Neon and Fade is there. Yappy has to be ready. Almost gets both right clicks as a low. Vorpal getting a little skimmed there. Has bought light shields for this pistol round. Just chilling in the smokes. Everybody's just backed up now. They know that he's there. Gonna give him some cover now. No vision. Vorpal goes down. 1v3 now. Dark Bunny, he can handle this. But C-Site is just one of those harder ones. There's just so many angles you have to be aware of. So that is going to be pistol round towards CSU. Doesn't dictate the entirety of the game, but it is going to allow CSU to force buy so that, or not force buy, we're going to see them buy stronger guns to hopefully strengthen that deficit in economy that PFW will face here if we lose this second round. So if we go look over here at PFW, heavy stacking A. We're going to see Neon running up. Ooh, is going to get just straight blasted by the chamber there. Brungler trying to get information out there with the Prowler. We're going to see Vorpal pushing up now. Has to be careful with no shields. Is just going to take the body shot. Very strong weapon to run into round 2 with. PFW gonna make with what they have. Right click doesn't get it. Dark Bunny now with the Sheriff all the way 2v5. Barely any damage on this team. They're gonna get a free A site. Just playing through it carefully here. Yappy
right there.
pairing up with them. Has to be careful about the pit. Goes around. Yappy just sneaking around, getting those clean shots. Almost gets it. Dark. Ooh. Rough aim. That is going to be now 2-0 in CSU's favor. So we're going to see here PFW forced to buy. Going to be, once again, holding a strong presence here on A. Don't want to suffer the way we did last round. It looks like CSU is holding their money, though. I mean, with a straight round with, what, only one person going down? Peach running in, once again, just sprayed. Brungler there in a bit of an awkward spot. They're not doing a bunch of crazy changes here to the map. Keeping all those new boxes, but we'll just have to see. Dark Bunny holding in from B is going to get pick on Orb. Vorpal now playing Ring Around the Rosie. Has to get the Neon. Man, a head tap that gets nothing. He does secure a trade. Yappy on high. Gonna slide down here. Good, nice and quiet. Is gonna sneak around. Levy gonna get him. And PFW just has to warm up, you know. One shot after another. We see the efforts they are making to get these clean head taps. They're just being out tapped now by CSU. We'll have to see how they switch up. If I kind of want to see Peach not approach so aggressively from A. I mean, the past 3 rounds they've been going in, getting dinged for it. So we're going to see a strong presence from C. Not a lot of crazy guns here, of course. PFW struggling when it comes to the cash money. Grumbler going to be the only one on site. Gets good vision, though. There he goes. Just crawling up into the cubby there. Vorpal, horrible time to smoke. Wait, the chamber doesn't see him. The chamber gets the pick. What in the Mission Impossible? How did that Neon, first of all, take no damage from the first shot from the Bucky? Good thing Peach secured that. Is now going to be a 4v2 for PFW. Little bit of just Mickey Mouse behavior going on here. But Dark Bunny, keep an eye on C. They have Spike. They could plant right now, but I think they're hoping for a disengage from PFW. But it is not going to work. Our mind
Spike planted.
Palace is strong. We're going to see Yappy running up there, breaks door, and just blasted by the Omen. Is anybody going to have his back? No. Viper now pushing up stairs.
Go, go, go.
We're going to see Peach running out. Spike. Nobody is on Spike. I mean, Viper is coming around. If they can just hold defuse here, that is going to be the round for PFW. Dark Bunny, we got to get caught. They have to be alert. Vorpal now. Is he going to get the pick? He does. Omen v Omen. Unable to save the gun. Is going to be costly for PFW. We see him smiling there. But looks like everybody's going to be able to full buy going into round 5 here. Looks like they're once again going to be 3-1 or 4-1 split towards A. So
cover going out.
Let's see Vorpal throw out smokes there, gets a little bit of time. Peach slides in but gets nothing off of it. Grungler now silenced, has to run back. Is he going to get caught out for it? No. Manages to use our opponent's Viper Wall. Toxin.
Face your fear!
We're going to see ult come out. Grungler playing it safe there at door, at tree. Gets the first pick. Almost gets the Neon. Gets one. Caught in the crossfire, though. That is good, though. It is now 3-3 for PFW. They have to retake something that we've been warming up to, it seems, this match series. But Dark Bunny, clean pick there on the Omen. Yappy is going to get picked himself, 2-2. We have ult. I don't know if we want to use it here. We can manage to get that first pick.
Last player standing.
And Fade getting the 3K for the round is going to guarantee it 4-1 for PFW. You can see the tension in the players as they are now forced to save. We're going to see them, our opponents here, 3 stack C, changing it up on PFW potentially.
Gotta go.
Yappy being the only one there. Looks like Vorpal wanting to push up B main. Just have to see here. Gets the first shot. They know someone is there, but they just don't know how pushed up they are. Is he gonna get silenced? He's gonna get 2 clean headshots there. Yappy now, the sole defender, the iron wall of Seaside is gonna get picked. We're gonna go over to Peach now, who has picked up Seaside for Yappy. 4v3. They do have Viper ult. I can't see that being used this round, even for entry. Dark Bunny is going to get picked there. But Peach, playing it quietly with some really good trigger discipline, isn't able to get the pick there. So they get plant on C site. And so
Spike
now
planted.
opting to go long way around C is caught there. Yep, the chamber is alive. So they do know where they're coming from. Able to pick up some guns. We'll see Vorpal now taking up the front approach. Has to play some vision. Blind isn't going to get it. No, nobody got blinded there, and so that's going to be 5-1 for PFW. Unfortunate. A very strong start of the round there, but unable to hold the momentum. PFW now is forced to buy, I believe. They have to get this momentum swung back in their favor. You see CSU with all the money right now. Their pockets rich. But we'll just have to see. They keep throwing screen up towards A. Pushing C again. I guarantee they're going to be more so ready for Yappy this time. So we see him holding back a little bit. Alarm bot there with Swarm. We'll see how long that delays them.
Turrets
Dark
destroyed.
Bunny pushing up, getting a little vision down. B. We're gonna just hear a bunch of noise. They know where they're at. It's gonna hold them off a little bit, but so much smoke here on C site. We're gonna hear door. It looks like they're gonna fake rotate. They're gonna pull it back a little bit. PFW 2-2-1. If Grungler here can call out this fake rotate and get a few picks, that'll be huge. We see Dark Bunny coming back down through stairs. C defender side. Grungler has to be careful. Has to get a pick. Isn't heard. Comes back a little bit. With no detection. No, he throws the vision. Wait, doesn't get seen by Neon. Gets 2 picks. We'll take it somehow. Their vision based on movements. We're going to see Peach there get a pick of their own. We're going to see them have to rush Spike now.
10 seconds left.
Planting site. We're going to ult. This is the best opportunity. Get 1 pick, get 2. And that round towards PFW 2-5. Oh, a little glitchy there, but the smiles on faces, what we like to see. Looks like the chamber is going to be opping it out, bringing out the baguette. Still plenty of money, though. They do have to buy for the Neon. Interesting.
Right there.
So we'll see how far their deep pockets will take them. We're going to be running fast and furiously up to attacker's side there. Peach right there. Probably going to see Prowler come out. Whether or not they get hit by it. Ooh, really pushing up the smokes there. Grungler going to get the first pick. Peach gets 1. Grungler gets 2. Now 4v2 for PFW.
There.
We're going to see them now push through B. B main, Vorpal there waiting. We'll have to see. They're going to be alert as they come around. If Vorpal is just ready. Oh, distracted by turret. Good placement there. CSU Levy now. Last player alive. There is no need to really save for them. So we're going to see him push up B. PFW. Looks like they're going to try to make some advances there. Grungler. Dark Bunny now going to make his way through door. Maybe not. But Vorpal going to hold Levy out. He is in no rush. Fakes
left.
a teleport. And good assist there. Interesting. That is the first time I've seen that little assist button pop up. But good assist, giving PFW the 3-5. We're getting it back. one foot after the other. We're going to be taking it. But it looks like they're going to be pushing up heavy A. Whether they're anticipating Peach to be there or not, we'll see. Screen protects them. Wait, they did see them. Nothing going to happen. We did get some decent damage on them, though. Gonna be able to collect orb. Plenty of utility to use here. Honestly, oh, they're gonna send out ult, try to rush site. Neon ult's not gonna matter. Peach gets traded though. 4v4. Viper low, caught out by Prowler. Gets one pick. Grungler on top of it tonight. Deals with the other one. And so Vorpal holding down B. Might try to go for door there. But Grungler on the other side. Mirror image. Just spraying and praying there. Gets across safely. Never mind. Dark Bunny now. Gonna be the only one holding C site. 3v3 real quickly. Vorpal trying to make his way outside of
30
B.
seconds left.
Being careful if anybody's on A. But we're gonna see Yappy there on B as they rotate there. I don't think any... Oh, they do have Spike. Just has to be... Hey, gets the chamber. Gets the fade. That's a free Spike as long as they cover one another. That, or if they just play it patiently, they know where they're at. They don't have to play this super rushed here. They have the numbers to go against this Omen, but it looks like Levy is just going to save here. Probably going to go back around, see if they can get a free pick, but PFW knows better. 4-5. We're closing the gap here in this first series. Looks like PFW able to full buy here. Money now back in our hands, forcing them to buy. If we win this round, it is going to be honestly a pretty good half if we can get 7-5, 8-5 even, if I even remember numbers. But it looks like a lot of them are going to take their presence to see. Yappy there, however, he hears orb is being collected. Swarm to hold him back just a little bit, is going to get blinded. Perfect spot to hold him out. They either have to force a spike plant here or they're going to be trapped. Nobody is going to be defender's side, which, I mean, makes sense. They have the little eyeball there over at A. I totally forget Chambers gadget, the proper name for it. But after that time, they still have a minute. Whether it was worth it or not to place it so early, we'll just have to see. We do have 2 ults still. I can see them try to force PFW out here with Viper's util. Yappy's gonna get caught there. Decayed, doesn't matter. Is taken down. It is now 4v4 as Vorpal gets the trade back. Is pushed up their defenders. Entrance, Vorpal. We're gonna see ult come out. Silences quite a few of them. Neon body blocked. It is gonna cause a trade now. Dark Bunny, the last one, who has to be careful about not getting their head catching a stray bullet here. Crazy head tap. Fake teleports Omen. He did have the spike. This is huge. A little scared now. Is holding it. A little too greedy there, but I can't blame him. I can't blame him. He didn't know where the Omen was. Probably expected him to go far around, but 4-6 for PFW is going to give CSU the opportunity to take this half a little stronger. Or take the end of this first half stronger. But 2-2 or 2-3 push. We're gonna see them hold spike down. They're trying to get Peach there. Peach barely getting out alive with 10 health to their name. Looks like they're going to prioritize executing on C-site. Prowler out, gets no information. Yappy, however, is going to push forward, is going to get ulted by the enemy fade. Where we're going, Vorpal now pushed up, is going to get caught out by the Neon, who watched for a potential flank. Yappy's still alive. We'll take that. Now C retake, something we've been struggling to do this game. Gets the Neon, who wasn't looking, runs in, stuns comes out. Peach and Yappy. Yappy gets picked. And now it's just 1v4 for PFW. No clue what happened to Grungler there and Vorpal, but it is now going to be 4-7. We have to take this round if we want to go strong into the attacker side. That mental momentum is going to be huge here as we see Levy from CSU just carrying 16 kills.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Yappy going to stay A side this time, mix it up.
I'm out of here.
Peach using their slide. Gets no information outside of knowing where the Omen is at, but how valuable that is, we'll see. They're going through door. Whether we're ready for it or not, gets distracted by the dog. And so that is going to give them free A site. We have no ults. They have Viper ult. Yep, we're going to see it used now here in the last round. Smoke on top. Neon is far pushed up there, honestly in a really good spot. That's a sharp angle that they have to flick. They know someone's there though. Vorpal gonna get caught out. Grungler gets the fade. Dark Bunny gets the Neon in return, and with the ult, he sees one. Peach almost getting the chamber. Chamber teleports out. We're gonna see they get one. 1v2 now. It's going to be 8-4 against PFW. Bit of a rough
Switching
defender
sides.
side, but now on attackers, this is what PFW excels at.
I'm out of here.
We'll see what they plan to do here. I can see us pushing A, full push A, you know, the typical Lotus strat. But 8-4 PFW having quite the mile they have to walk back to get the lead.
There. Gotta go.
Just getting a lot of callouts here in this early round. We're seeing the pings on the map. It looks like both teams preparing for an all-out war here. Gonna see Yappy pushing up B main. Slides out. Chamber gets nothing. Teleports. Wow. Did he manage to teleport all the way from there into A site? That's insane. Unless it, oh, teleporter at tree. Makes sense. One smoke down. This one about to go. We're going to hear a lot of movement. Backs up a little bit. Grungler trying to get some picks, get some good damage there. Secures orb.
I'm out of here.
I don't know if that got any vision, but screen coming back up. Gonna quietly push up tree. Gets shocked. Peach down 4v5. A lot of low health. They can easily take A if they manage to pick off. There's one. One at a time. Dark Bunny, Grungler going B now. Ooh, Dark Bunny heard, I think, on site. He saw where the Omen smoke came from. Grungler decides to pull out his knife. No clue why, but Dark Bunny doing a good job of holding site. It is now the two of them versus CSU. Gets vision on them. They know where they're at.
Last player standing.
Now Dark Bunny versus the world. Loses the pistol fight somehow against the Neon. But honestly, I'll take it for how the map looks now. Got some weird noises going to it, but PFW having to figure out how they need to change their game plan. Trying to think. Trying to think, and therefore I am. PFW full stacking A. CSU awaiting, ready to respond. Just plays it off patiently. A lot of noise all the way from defender side towards stairs. We're gonna see Peach pushed far up. We hear an Ares. No vision, but they saw the shot. Standing in the crossfire is going to get killed there. Yappy all the way up on B. Whether the Neon knows that or not, we'll see. It doesn't have shields, so it's just gonna take one to the head. Now PFW pushed up A main. Whether they're ready for door or not, we'll see. Vorpal pretty low. Gets baited by the jump peek twice. Hey, I mean, if you can get the pick there, huge, right? Grunkler pushing up into the smoke there. Gonna try to use the Prowler.
30 seconds left.
Smoke about to go down though. Gonna be a bit of a risky play as Levy moves. Dark Bunny, the last one, suffering from decay. They know he's in there. He's util spam till death. 10-4. Our production prediction. So our production and myself, we made predictions before this match. I will say that production's prediction is still has a chance of taking headway here, but we will just have to see. I know that my own has fallen apart like paper, shredded paper, as Grunkler, Peach, 4-man presence out to A site. The only one there is Viper. Yappy gets one on the fade. Quick fade as now Yappy goes out towards B. He knows where the Neon's at. He hears them. He's going to swarm the corner. Nothing from it. PFW really holding back here. They don't know that there is only one person on site. They can't possibly know that. But to hold back so far with a minute on the clock, they have no vision anywhere. Yappy looks like they're about to encounter two from CSU. Doesn't get either one of them. It is now 4v4 for PFW. Vorpal knows that Neon holding C. Looks like they want to try to force their presence. We're going to see Chamber make their way over there too. Smoke coming out from the Omen. Smart. And so now 4 stacks on C. No time on the clock. This is my one problem with Lotus, is that it is so... I want to say it's defender side. I want to say it's defender side. It's so hard, but I know that, like, for, say, C site, once attackers maintain their presence, which I don't know if that further strengthens the argument that C side is more defender sided, but we're going to see Peach there with good pick on the Chamber. It's going to be 4-2 for PFW. They know that Neon is there over at C side trying to approach through doors there. Vorpal gonna get the Viper, and so Neon forced to hold back. Honestly, nobody needs to push. I don't want to see a single one. Okay, we see Dark Bunny. I don't want to see anybody else try to go out for this pick, right? Dark Bunny now. Neon getting a clean shot. Neon gonna take a lot of damage there, getting it from their perspective. Gonna have to push out from sight. Vorpal caught out. I don't. I am losing it here in the booth. We do not need to be taking these losses. You see them mad. I totally get it. Ah, full site coverage giving money to the Neon. Well, no wonder he's been playing on his little game gauntlet. But 10-5 for PFW. I mean, we did win the rounds. We'll take it, but again, we did not need to suffer so many losses. Peach running in, getting caught out by the op. Grungler, PFW making themselves known to C-site. As long as we can hold it, we will be enjoying. Yappy. Gonna get wall bang there through the boxes. Vorpal now pushing up far into C attackers. As we know they're coming through doors, maybe Vorpal can take opportunity of this as Dark Bunny just kind of stands in the open. Vorpal only getting one somehow. It is now 1v4, 1v3. This is why I don't like C-site, because so many people are able to figure out so many angles and you're able to just get yourself tapped. C-site is definitely attacker favored. Calling it, putting it on the ground right now. Meanwhile, I don't know. Lotus is such a strange map to me. I'm not a fan of Lotus, but that's entirely me. I think even they changed something that made it easier for attackers to approach C-site. I think by lowering those walls way a while back. It's scary to think that might have been like 2 years ago, but 5-11 for PFW. As long as Vorpal does not get caught out here, nor does Peach. Good. No damage on the chamber. I don't think PFW really has the guns this round. Had to save a little bit, unfortunately. Hoping to get a thrifty here. Peach running on the site. We have to make ourselves known. Shock's out. Runs, but Shock's gone. It's gonna get caught out by the chamber. Vorpal unable to get the shot, and now it is Yappy versus all of CSU. 5 health. I mean, he hears doors. He has no cover. PFW just getting out-timed. That is now 5-12 match point in CSU's favor. We're going to see here PFW forced to buy. But even if they win this round, if we take a lot of losses, it is going to be rough going into that next round. But Vorpal, everybody on A site, we're going to see him smoke long, but pushing up. There goes Grungler.
There.
He knows after jump peeking where one of them is at.
Where are you?
Tries to get information, nothing found. He's gonna get a lot of detail on him. Grungler down, Peach with the judge. Gonna have to make some moves here. Is 1 point away from ult, which could help turn the tide of this round. But then again, 4v4 PFW, bit of damage on Vorpal there. Gonna slowly make their way to hopefully re-grab Spike. They're awaiting the rotate B. No shot. Is PFW gonna get caught out on it? The blind not gonna do anything. Acid pool holding them off from B site. I understand why they don't rotate A, but Neon there on stairs probably gonna call them out. We're gonna see Vorpal potentially teleport. His marker is lined up. It's evil to watch. here from the spectator side. Is going to go A site though. Finds that it is clear. Everybody else is there. And so 12 seconds left on the clock. It is going to be a tight match point for PFW. Peach Judge just has just one stray bullet. Here's nothing. Knows where they're at. Is not going to do anything with this information. Drops down that way. I mean, gets the stun, right? Gets 3v2. We'll take it. Opts for the better gun. Has ult. Honestly, I don't think they need to use it this round. They know where Levy's at. He's going to keep their eyesight up there. But hey, like I said at the beginning of this round, if PFW, if these 3 players get picked off here,
One enemy
it's going to
remaining.
be dangerous for PFW's next round. Attackers are going to win.
Go, go, go.
We'll take it 6-12, but then again, that is another 6 rounds that PFW has to win. These games just feel a little awkward. Like the placement and the position just a little bit awkward here from PFW. It's just our decision making. It just needs sharpened, and I can't say how it needs to be sharpened because it's not necessarily that we're getting outgunned. It's mostly just out position, which comes down to the timing of how we're getting to site, how we're trying to retake it. If we're trying to retake it, we're gonna see Viper here ult out on C to prevent them. This is very rough news for PFW as we, the caster in the audience, see that they're pushing up now heavy on A. They're going to have to be ready for this flank attack. Grungler not going to get any vision there. Honestly, don't know why you have your knife out in this moment. And nobody's watching flank. I have no idea if they have smokes back there. We're going to see Yappy go. Peach out with the ult is down, however. We're going to see Chamber having ulted as well. But it looks like Yappy's trying to figure something out towards C-side. Dark Bunny. Did he just swap up his gun? Dark Bunny gonna get called out for it. Vorpal, clean head tap. Always will take that. It's gonna get silenced. But 2v3 for PFW. 30 seconds left on the clock. We do not have Spike. We have to get Spike. We have to get a site.
I got the spike.
And honestly, both sites that PFW is looking to take advantage of,
Placing swarm grenade.
it's not looking pretty. Swarms out back there. Yabi gets a pick. This is super huge for PFW. He has ult, but how they use it here, we are playing at the edge of our seat here. Vorpal down. Yappy's ult. Oh, is he going to get caught out? He gets the pick. Yappy with the 3K is going to carry us to round 8. Well, not round 8, but round 20 of the match. Going for our 8th victory there. Everyone knows what I meant. Surely. Copium. But now CSU is backed up against the wall, trying to buy what they can, forced to half buy. PFW able to get plenty of good guns. I'm really trying to figure out how we won the last 2 rounds, and I think it's because we're playing so awkwardly, right? That's why. Yappy, about to get a face full of Bucky if he's not careful, is going to get blinded. Information, not going to get anything. Come on, they have the gunpowder. Yappy's going to get 1. Crossfire, gonna cause it to be 3-5 PFW favored. It's just kind of goofy seeing the Neon constantly stand stuff, crouched in the corner there, ready to Bucky. Grungler going to get picked off by Levy, just spraying through the smokes. Yappy back. Oh, easy knockdown on the Neon. 4v2 now. 1 minute left on the clock. Good game. Okay, good round for picks. Gonna wall bang him a lot through the wall. Vorpal gonna clear the kill there. Vorpal running onto site, gets caught out by the Viper. I get it. You're trying to get on site as fast as possible. But Yappy doesn't care. He predicted that. And now that is going to be 8-12 PFW narrowing the gap we'll see.
Placing sentry.
I think that CSU is able to buy this round. Yep, they're forced buy full. So a little bit scary. PFW does have 2 ults. I kind of hope to see them use it. It does suck to have to constantly use your util in more aggressive ways in these like higher pressure rounds. It has been match point now for 4 rounds. And so playing it carefully, Peach, they know where they're at, but no shot off of it. I'm sorry, is that an op? I'm going to take a quick look here. They somehow bought an op. But we're just going to see PFW play it a little more patiently this round. I respect it. CSU is doing the same. I mean, CSU has nothing to lose, really, right? One more round, sure. They are down on eco, yeah. But match point is still in their favor. Clearly, if you're a CSU, you want to keep as many rounds ahead of PFW as you can. I'm kind of hoping to see PFW do what CSU does when it comes to positioning. Peach gonna get caught out there by Levy, 45. The spray from Grungler gonna get him. 3v3 now, just spray after spray. Vorpal getting another one.
Enemy remaining.
It's now 1 person. PFW able to clear C site now. All they have to do is plant spike, but Chamber there with the op, waiting for the first person to wave their hand out there. We'll see Yapi gonna plant for the corner there. Smart decision. Having the Watchful Panther over Spike. Vorpal. Just slowly jumping around. Chamber is gonna save. It makes sense that they're saving, right? Just because they're down funds. They're down funds like crazy after this round. Whether or not PFW decides to go on the hunt or not, we'll see. Grungler, it looks like they're going to be trying. Double checks, make sure that nobody's on defender's side. But we're going to see them run on the clear other side of the map. Honestly, if Vorpal sprints over there and gets the pick, that would be insane. But it's not going to happen. 100 meters away. Not actually 100 meters. Where's our in-game Valorant measuring tape? That'd be an interesting spray. Imagine you're just like holding the spray button and it just measures the distance. That'd be pretty slick. I mean, I know ping does that. It literally shows it right there. Might have been 50 meters. But a spray would be cool. 9-12 now, PFW. Still have both ults. There's going to be heavy presence from the defenders there. Grungler calling out the Viper. He doesn't know it's the Viper, though, which looks like they have a Bucky. PFW just going to take their time. They recognize that the match is now in their favor, right? They have all the time in the world, but they do have to be careful. Chambers still has op on A site. Yapi pushing up. Has to let go of turret there, but nobody's trying to make themselves known mid. Oh, is very far pushed up. It is not going to get stunned. It gets stunned, but still gets the pick. It doesn't matter. Looks like there was a trade, though. I don't know why 2 from PFW went down. Trying to see where that second X was. Oh, I think we got him. Makes sense. But now PFW on C site is going to get decayed there. But 3v4 for PFW. We still have reach. All he is taking so much damage right now. Is that all just from wallbangs? That's all just from wallbangs. That's insane. Is probably gonna try to hold him back. It looks like Peach running up. Not able to get a single pick. 2 picks, actually. I'm a liar. Almost gets 3, and now it's Dark with 5 HP. Has to play it so carefully. Almost gets it. And so that is going to be the round towards CSU.
Defenders
What?
win.
Again, another just odd round to watch. Like the picks a little bit weird. Um, I mean the crossfire. I can't tell if it was entirely gun game, or what, but yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see how PFW takes it going into the next match against CSU. We'll have the map there then. But honestly, really good stuff. Vorpal staying on top of it, as you saw, 17 kills on the board next to Yappy with 16. PFW is just going to have to refine their strategy. I believe it's now going to be their map pick. I can't see us picking Lotus. We haven't played it this whole season, unless the map rotation changed and something I'm not aware of. But until then, we'll be back hopefully in 5. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll see you then. With Neon this round, gonna see PFW starting attacker side first, getting a strong A presence out, just keeping the energy high.
I'm out of here.
A lot going tonight here at PFW. Not only do we have Valorant streaming, but we also have Splatoon 3 playing in their CCA match, as well as Street Fighter, which has been a new addition. Just playing in their own competitive season. Vorpal gonna be going up in high, is gonna get picked. Spike now. Oh, it almost looked like Spike was dropped based off how that was laid out. But we're going heavy on A. Yappy going to be pushing up. Has to be aware of Chambers' little eyeball there at the entrance to B. Going to get information. Is going to get outpicked though. Grungler now is now 2v4. Plenty of damage on our opponents, but damage does not matter. We are looking for picks. One after the other, just like that. Dark Bunny, clean round. Coming off of, honestly, what felt like a warm-up match on Lotus. We'll see them hopefully more dominant here at Haven. Avoids the shock. Will they run in? Runs in. Dark Bunny with another clean head tap. Gets the 3K. We'll have to see. Now 2v1. Does he get? He gets first round 4K. Huge for PFW in the pistol round. Has to carry the momentum though. We'll just have to see. Gonna see Vorpal buy a Bulldog there. But smiles all around. We're already feeling a heck of a lot better going into this. It is technically a match point or series point for against PFW tonight. So we'll have to see. We're already seeing a Phantom in full shields off rip from Dark Bunny. Honestly, I do not blame him. Goated Valorant, goated skin though. Gonna make that call out. Yappy pushing up mid. Trying to see what presence there is. Stairs towards B, but we're gonna see Peach go up a hallway with the judge. Again, it is Evil watching this perspective. It looks like we're gonna get a 2-1 trade. Spike still in our hands. A site, all ours. Yappy gonna call out Revy, distracted by turret there. And then Yappy gets another clean pick. Oh my goodness! 3K round. Playing a lot hotter. Already a better start than what we saw in the first match. Honestly, again, it does come down to the map. CSU, Lotus was theirs. Haven, we're taking them there. It's interesting that we're doing these 3-point maps. All season, it's kind of been these larger ones. Granted, we haven't seen Abyss a lot. We've been seeing a lot of Corrode. Honestly, the most CS equivalent map here in Valorant. I would say maybe outside of Haven, since Haven came first, but Corrode just, it's full just CSGO, I feel. Nobody gonna get picked there after going through doors. We'll take it. Looks like Yappy gets a clean pick on the Omen. And PFW just presence everywhere. Dark Bunny, are they gonna get the Neon? No, gets picked. Again, CSU is trying to win this round. They were kind of forced to buy. Peach just running out. Shock dart Not going to make contact with anybody. Vorpal, nice shot. The spray through the smoke there from Grungler. Huge. Has Spike. Going to play it for long, it looks like.
Found alarm
Even
bot
though
down.
we have nobody there, Yappy playing it quietly from doors there. Whether they know that the chamber dropped or not, we'll just have to find out. I don't even think the chamber knows, but now he's looking in the direction of Yappy. We hear him. Is pincered though. Hey, he gets the pick. The trade is worth it. 2v2 now for PFW. Good from Vorpal, literally 1 health. And gets the 3K for the match. 3-0 PFW's favor. We're going to see CSU with an early timeout. So we'll just have to see what they are planning there. But obviously giving PFW the chance as well to really think it out. Yeah, honestly, PFW, great start to the match right now. Absolutely dominating the field. I'm going to take a look here. Funding, definitely in our hands. Especially if we win this round. We did take a couple more losses than we would want, but I'm definitely curious what they CSU plans on taking away from this timeout here, only like just on the start of the 4th round, right? What are they planning? How are they going to change their approach going into this match? But with 5 seconds left on the clock, we're going to go right back into it. And so PFW doing a decently even split, keeping Yappy on mid. We'll see how long that works out. I wonder if that was one thing that was discussed in that timeout was, hey,
Do you smell their panic?
Sherman, was, hey, this KJ player, he keeps getting us off mid. Either we're rushing it too much or we just got to change our game plan somewhere because we're just losing people one after another. Vorpal is off alone in that corner. He could TP out if he wanted to. Doesn't get any shots off that. Is now at 1 HP. Is kind of forced to head out there. They don't know that they're all stacked C. I'm guessing that they're going to take a more aggressive a push down towards attacker side. But we will see. CSU trying to take the pace of the match here, making sure they are giving no information out. I mean, all they saw really probably was the chamber and the neon there. Is going to make a lot of noise here on B as they go about. Peach going around chasing the enemy Sova away. Oh, they are going to be caught in a rough situation. Grungler, however, making turns the tide in our favor there for Peach, and it looks like 4v4 situation for PFW, just kind of fighting now this wall that we have on B. They moved up those boxes. It definitely feels like they moved up those boxes. Dark Bunny, I am surprised that they lived so long without having turned around. Peach getting 2 there is going to get caught out by the enemy Neon. Hey, I get it. From the enemy Neon, they're just being aware, being alert. You know, Spike is ticking. They have no time. PFW going to get out unscratched. Revi opting for the extra ult charge, it looks like. Good, strong, dominant lead for PFW, 4-0. You see Vorpal there, all smiles in the corner. As Yappy dominating the field already. 7 kills on the board. CSU back against the wall. If they lose this round, they are, like, if PFW dominates this round especially, right, they're going to be forced either to half buy or to do a save round. Dark Bunny unable to secure the kill on Levy there. Bit awkward. Grungler proving that Valorant players struggle to aim high. Does not get the stun. Peach there. It is now
Spike
2v4.
down A.
It looks like,
Experiment complete.
hey,
My
we're
ultimate is
getting
ready.
that. We'll take it. But CSU allowing for
Last player
PFW
standing.
to walk into their hands. I mean, that's entirely how that round played out, right? Now they have guns in their hands. They have the money. PFW is now going to have to buy against them. But yeah, I mean, that's quite literally how it turned out. Is PFW approached, we got shot out, called out for it, right? So now they have a point on the board, and we're just gonna have to see how PFW reconsiders their approach. It was a pretty aggressive A push from CSU, so we'll just have to see. Chan, we're going to be opping long. You see him playing around with the scope again. CSU going very hard forward. Vorpal trying to get out of there, barely alive. We are going to get out there, only one down. We'll take it, a 4v3. Called out their aggressive A push, not letting them get up there. That was good for PFW. With a minute and 13 left on the clock, we're just going to have to see what who gets more fidgety, right? Who is going to be more impatient and decide to commit to a site, but PFW is going to have to make some noise if they really want that to happen, if they really want to encourage it, right? And so we're going to see, looks like Peach there, Vorpal approaching mid, a little low on health, whether the Viper is there to call that out, or, well, I mean, they are there, whether they call that out or not, they did not. And so trying to keep one man per site. I would say A site would be the better location to plant. I mean, we see 30 seconds now left on the, thank you, announcer, on the clock. They're going to make their way with Sova only, I mean, going out of heaven now, but having last seen them heaven, right? We're going to see Peach here ult out. Whether it's going to do much or not, doesn't actually. Wow. I did not realize that Neon ult expires so quickly. But PFW control from all angles. Yappy with the flank, though. It gets the Viper as well. And so now Dark Bunny, unfortunately, is going to give Shucky the 3K. But Peach, deer in headlights moment for the Sova player. What a neat finisher on that gun. But 5-1 PFW. Not what CSU wants. Huge for PFW. It looks like, and I see it, they want to keep aggressively pushing A. It worked the one round. It got them picks on that last round. That CSU just needing to refine it, right? Sharpen out the little mistakes from that. We see Omen going up through the little cubby there, right? On A short, I think is what that's called.
Spike down A.
We are going to get a trade.
I have the spike.
We do happen to get Spike back. Honestly, it sucks that we lost our entry, but now... Or wait, no, that's not us. They lost theirs. Oh my goodness, Vorpal getting absolutely banged by Shucky there. And so we're going to see Dark Bunny hold a presence. Peach slowly pushing up. Here's Drone is going to have to deal with it, reveal themselves, right? They know that they're there. Yappy is super pushed up in the garage. Is that garage? I'm trying to remember too many things now. All of it's like flooding back into my mind. Peach just holding the angle. Gets antsy, gets picked. And now 4v2.
30 seconds left.
Not a lot of time on the clock. Yappy was able to make it all the way around. Whether that is going to be able to help out Dark Bunny or not, we'll see.
Last player standing.
It is not.
Spike down.
Yappy gets chamber.
I got the
13 seconds left on the clock, though, is not a lot of time.
10 seconds
We're going to
left.
see Omen. He is able to teleport the site there and just wall bangs. So, hey, but that's an Omen ult down. And PFW has all the resources in their favor, sort of. They are going to be kind of forced to do this like weird 3-quarter buy. But we shall see how they go about this. Again, they're just getting, they're just slightly impatient, right? And CSU knows that, and that's how CSU is getting their picks off. But hey, if we ramp it up 1,000 times more, right, we're going to be able to get there. We're going to make our presence known. Peach has to be careful. Uses wall to get through. Good from Grungler. Keeping him out, right? We do have presence. Peach, Yappy, both securing kills. Dark Bunny's going to fall, though, to the Viper diff. Now, our Omen, Vorpal, going to use his own ult to get Spike. But yeah, whether CSU is ready or not for Grungler now to be here on defender side or attacker side, we'll see. Please. Please! Grungler! I get the trigger discipline. I get the trigger discipline. Bro got clipped on, is all I'm saying. And so, 3v2 for PFW, not enough time on the clock. Like, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate watch. That's an unfortunate watch to go back on. Grungler just getting absolutely called out.
I will survive.
But 6-2, strong first half for PFW here, making sure we're going the extra distance to gain a strong lead so that we can bring it back to 1-1 in this best of 3. Only one Valorant game tonight. Luckily, it's not a doubleheader like last week. I'm already tired thinking of a doubleheader. We're gonna see our Sova ult out. Yappy gets caught. All charges to Sova's ult gone.
Cover going out.
No picks and no damage either. I guess trying to call out the super aggressive approach, right? PFW is kind of forced themselves to commit to A here with how much util that they have invested. We're gonna see Smokescreen come out. Vorpal makes his way on box, trying to challenge anybody who comes from CT main. We do have Spike. Peach gonna get caught by enemy Neon's zap. Dark Bunny now one doesn't get it, and so that is going to be CSU with the defuse. Maybe. That'd be insane. Imagine if they whiff that. That'd be crazy. But 3-6 now. And so, going into the 10th round of this match, it looks like they're going to do a pretty aggressive launch down B. We see Chamber there holding door. Whether Yappy... Oh, Yappy ready on the trigger. Gets the first pick. Gets 2. A little low there. Are they going to be able to call out the next through door? Yes, they are. 3K for Yappy now. Taking it. Whoa! surprised the Neon there with how fast they pushed up. But this is going to give PFW the Seaside plant. It is 4v2. Everything here says and screams PFW winning this round. What was that lineup? What is going on? It looks like we're having a bit of connection issues. We're going to see, it looks like it was just our end. We're going to check up on it real quick. But until then, make sure to stay tuned. Enjoy the jams while you have it. Yeah, it definitely looks like the players are still playing. But until then, we will be right back. Just stay tuned for more announcements. Thank you. Been a while, but 9-3 curse still exists. We'll have to see how PFW takes it going into the defender side, whether or not they get called out for that 9-3 curse. We'll have to find out, but it looks like PFW taking a strong and momentous lead into this match. Looks like CSU is going to be opting to go for a fast A rush.
Break's over. I'm out of here.
But PFW playing it back. Peach gonna try to catch out enemy Neon here. Unable to do so, losing a lot of health for it. Grungler there to hold back, drops the gun. Oh, that's the new one. That's the new gun that was added. I was like, whoa, that sounds different. The Bandit is like the classic, but stronger from my understanding. Oh, what was it about the Bandit that made it different? I'm trying to remember. No clue. But yeah, PFW just gonna hold it back safe. A lot of damage there on the enemy team. And so looks like CSU getting a lot of presence down A main there.
30 seconds.
Grungler, the only one there, tries to get some vision off, figure out where everybody's at, try to get some picks, is unable to get any. And so now PFW on the retake here. We'll just have to see how well that goes for them. They have nobody coming up from attacker's side, and so whether CSU is ready for that or not, we'll just have to find out. Everybody coming through the main entrance. A lot of util used is going to get him called out. Dark Bunny 10 is going to go down, and that is going to be the pistol round for CSU. And so as we see PFW set up here once again, it looks like CSU is going to be buying a lot of guns right now. Meanwhile, PFW not going for a full half buy, trying to keep as much funds as possible. Definitely going to see a bit of a mix. The Neons are just running a course here. But Peach up there with the Bucky, waiting to hopefully get a buckshot pick. Yappy is going to be pushed up far down. Attacker's side goes down, and so that is going to give CSU the site. Dark Bunny, distracted by the dart, is going to be located. And so Vorpal now pushing up is taken down by enemy Omen as he goes and now on top of box. We're going to see Dark Bunny 10 here. Just kind of hold it back on CT. Not a lot you can do against that angle. Not a lot of picks you can get. Completely understandable. A rough round. Levy getting the 3K there. And so PFW has to lock back in. There's no better way to put it. They have to lock back in. We cannot let the gap on this defender side close as intensely. We can't have Levy doing what we did in set 1. And so, because I mean, one thing is that like PFW is definitely more comfortable on this map, and it shows. It's just when it comes down to the strategy of what CSU is throwing out, it is definitely working more in their favor because it's a waiting game, right? If you're going to, and this is more for like Super Smash Brothers, right? If you're going to throw out a move, your opponent's going to punish that move, right? Outflicked by the enemy Neon X6. Wow, hello, X6. Gonna get real quiet here as it is now a 5v4. Just kind of waiting to see whether or not they want to run down B or execute A. But PFW doing a good job of just keeping themselves still, keeping themselves unknown on each site here. The Neon is expecting us to push up, but we're just going to hold it carefully. Grungler just going to stay there. Vorpal holding down for main. As long as Grungler
30
doesn't
seconds
fall
left.
to the Neon if they run up, right? It'll be so fine. Grungler gets 1, taken down by 2. There's now a 2v4. PFW having to retake.
Spike planted.
We're going to see them have to push through main hall for CT. Not a lot of util to use. Smokescreen gonna come out. Honestly, not a lot that PFW can do here. It's a save. They have to save, and they have to get picks if they if CSU decides to hunt. It just wasn't a good round for PFW. They recognize that, and backing out is the best plan, right? Take it on in the next one. Play it safe. Don't get picked. I don't have huge complaints about that round. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing crazy.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency.
Aw.
Just keep laughing as you use all my gear.
But yeah,
Alarm bot
I
out.
think PFW needs to figure out how to do what CSU is doing, right? I mean, it is defender side, right? It should be that way. We should be waiting for attackers to show their face. It's good to apply some pressure, right? Force them to get uncomfortable. Because the second CSU is comfortable, right? Which has been showing, right? They've been getting more comfortable with how we are playing the map. We're gonna get called out more, right? Peach recognizes that the chamber is there. Stop trying to peek this. Please stop trying to peek this. You don't need to peek it. If the chamber is going to be holding that angle, right, with an op probably, I'm gonna just check that. It looks like an op. You do not need to push. You don't need to challenge that, right? Okay, you made them waste 2 bullets. What does that do to you, right? You're distracting them, right? We see Vorpal going up with Grungler, but unless they can make a play off this, it's all for naught. If Peach goes down here, that's kind of the round gone. It's all I'm saying. And so now we're going to see CSU slowly making their way over to C site. We do have a turret, it looks like. Turret down. Yappy there at window has to play this really carefully. Just not careful enough. Honestly, I don't know why you did that. No clue why you're pushing through window. You don't have to push through window. If you get C site, just win the retake. Dark Bunny gonna get picked. It's now a 5v3 for PFW. Vorpal, Grungler gonna get called out by that Peach with not enough firepower. That's going to be 7-9. The gap is rapidly closing and not in PFW's favor. The funds are in CSU's pocket. We can't even full buy this round. So Honestly, I want to see the classic PFW rush. I want to see them go guns a-blazing. I want them face first, right? They expect us to play patiently, just run them down, right? Get picks, get guns, whatever you have to do. PFW is really good at doing that. Just do it, right? Change up the pace. Get them uncomfortable. Get them antsy, right? If we're just going to give them all the time in the world, of course they're going to win the match. And so Peach getting back safely. Vorpal going to get caught out. We're going to see Grungler also get caught out. Definitely curious what angle they were trying to hold there. It looks like, honestly, I wouldn't even say a pretty aggressive one. It was pretty passive. He should have gotten that, but the Chamber had definitely got the shot first. A site is going to be in CSU's control. Dark Bunny now having to push through doors. This is, and now it's just showing PFW struggling to retake site here. Timing, unfortunate for Dark Bunny. He would have had that if he just waited that, like, it was an actual half-second longer. But Yappy now is going to get one pick on the Viper. Gets a gun, but whether he's able to make something or not, he is going to be the Chamber down. Has to be careful. Neon is behind him. This is going to be rough. And gets crossed out from the Omen. Really rough position for Yappy there, but he was making an attempt to bring that back. Good 2 picks by him. But again, now PFW has the funds to buy some guns. And so we'll just have to see where this round goes. I don't know how Phoenix puts it, but I'm going to modify it
play? Let's play.
a little bit. Buy guns, hold angles, win rounds. Doesn't get any simpler, right? If your opponent is comfortable, I can't say that you have to play more comfortably, right? You can't do so, right? Your back's against the wall. The gap is closing. But Yappy going to get slid on by the Neon. Vorpal going to get caught out there by the Sova from the stun. And now PFW having to retake C-site. Nobody there to apply pressure from the attacker's side. I get it, but if we can't full rush C-side now that they've planted for long, right? What are we going to do but get outpicked? And so it looks like they're making their presence. They execute. Now it is a 2v2, last player. Chamber misses his shot, but you're trying to play whack-a-mole right now. And Grungler, with no time, is going to get picked. And just like that, CSU closes the gap. All it took was Vanguard crashing, and now we're seeing a major change in how CSU is playing. They have recognized the weakness within our plan, and so we're going to see Vorpal here call out the timeout. Again, as I've been saying, I want to be hyped for what PFW is doing, but if we're going to constantly force ourselves out there, right, we're going to get picked off. And if we want to avoid that, I'm trying to think of, it's not just hold angles, right? But you have to apply a sort of pressure outside of the plan that they keep executing, right? They are doing a great job of holding their angles and getting picks on us. But yeah, I don't have much more to say. And so with a few more seconds left on the clock, we'll be right back. And so we're back after the timeout now. 9-9 on the board. I'm just going to say it. Caster prediction and production prediction is thrown out the window. Dark Bunny super pushed up there. I respect it, right? Now, but unable to win the gunfight. I mean, PFW does have this kind of funky little half buy. I like Vorpal. I like that. I like Vorpal ignoring the drone. If he knows they're right there, he's going to prioritize the players. That drone isn't going to do anything when you're right there. And so Yappy gets a pick. But it's 3v2 against PFW. We're going to see Grungler now pushing up super far on C. Whether that was heard or that was heard. And he was picked. And so now Yappy's on the complete other side of the world now. Unable to do anything about that, giving them a free plant. Unfortunate pick there.
Planted.
PFW unable to gain the momentum back. Yappy has to be careful. How did Neon get on top of that box? Am I crazy? How'd they do that? How'd they do that? Oh, they went. Yep. No, I know how they did that. Don't answer me, chat. I know how they did that. But we're gonna be seeing CSU with their money bags. 10-9 now. A strong reversal here from Cleveland, from the Vikings.
I'm out of here.
And so, yeah, we're going to be seeing a strong presence here from A. Neon super far pushed up. We do get a free orb. We see Grungler trying to do cover fire there for Peach. They do have ult now, so we'll have to see if that goes into play. Again, one thing I saw is it goes away super fast. Levy is going to get Grungler. So that is A main gone. They got their pick. They can go wherever they want, right? PFW is now split 2-2. A site, C site. We're pushing up doors. We're pushing up through window. Whether they're going to call us out for that or not, I kind of actually wish that we push through window and push through doors so that we can have somebody present on CT's or attacker's side. Revy is going to get Vorpal there. Honestly, don't even know where that happens. Not gonna lie. Yappy gonna get picked. Dark Bunny now having to take from CT side is gonna get smoked off. Nobody present on attackers makes sense now that the Viper is pushed up and pushing through B. Whether PFW is gonna be ready for that or not, we'll just have to find out. Yeah, it's really just coming down to trying to figure out how PFW needs to adjust their game plan. Dark Bunny is
Last player standing.
gonna get knifed. Gonna get knifed from behind. Peach now, the last one standing. You just gotta save. You have your ult. There's no point in using it. If they go out to try to hunt, honestly, you're in a pretty good position to try to go and get some peeks. But PFW just not losing the gun game right now. Getting a little cold, it looks like. Getting a little cold on the trigger. But yeah, we'll just have to see PFW
Go, go, go.
scraping the ground, trying to find loose pennies for anything right now, right? Meanwhile, CSU is rolling in it. 11-9. They are one round away from match point. CSU definitely trying to get back at PFW for their win from last year. Peach going up, doesn't care. Gets the pick on the Neon, has to take as much as that lead as possible. Is just going to maintain pressure. The first pick, huge. Huge. We will take a first pick on a map. We've needed a first pick on the map for a hot minute now. And so now that PFW has it, they just have to play carefully. We're going to see Grungler head back to A as now Spike from CSU goes. They know that they're trying to make some form of approach. If they would put some presence on site, he knows where he wants to plant, gets nothing off it, just delays him. I like the ult. Hey, they see Omen. You saw him.
Spike planted.
You know where he's going to be. You know what he's going to be doing. Dark Bunny at the top. We're going to see a lot of util. CSU wants this game, right? They know that they need this game. We're going to see Peach go down to the chamber, but Dark Bunny having to make their way gets caught out by the Omen. Yabi, however, not saying this ain't so, gets us the round for PFW, getting us 11-10. This is what PFW needed, right? This gets us guns, right? You see him picking up the op there. This gets us funds, but we have to carry this on now for the next 2 rounds, right? Oh, I dropped my Gatorade. If they can't manage to secure this round and tie us up back 11-11, it's honestly over, right? It goes from a hill to a mountain just like that, because PFW doesn't have funds, right? Yeah, they may be able to comfortably half buy, but they're going to be forced to buy the next round if we lose. Good arrow is the only one detected. Peach goes down to the neon. Honestly, feeling the same thing. Grungler goes down. It is now a 5v3 against PFW. Everything's falling apart.
Spike planted.
The newspaper is drenched, torn apart, thrown in the shredder. Vorpal, however, getting a good pick there. Dark Bunny getting a good pick. 3v3. They are trying their darndest. They're putting everything into it. Honestly, an op right now is an interesting decision to make. Shock Dart not going to make any damage, but Dark Bunny is going to go down. Kind of curious to what happened there at door. I don't know why we picked up the op again for such short range combat like that. But now, match point, all the pressure is on PFW. And so we'll just have to see. We're forced to buy if we don't win this round, right? I mean, that is game. That is the series towards CSU. But we're going to have to see what they do. We're seeing a lot of 5-stack A lot of aggression running up A main. Grungler a little caught out by it, isn't going to get stunned, is going to possibly swap out, is just spraying and praying. None of the shots landed though. Gets the pick on the Omen. Vorpal gets caught out. 3v4 now. Peach does not have a gun, is caught out by Chamber, getting onto site. 2v4. 2v4. I can't stress it enough. This is not looking good for PFW here. Yapi decides to go heaven. We're going to see him, whether they're ready for it or not. Sova sees him, calls him out. He's got 2 players. That's it. Pinched out. Got crossed up. And so, bit of a rough night for PFW here. Honestly, we were bringing it back really well that first game. And we had a really good start to the second game. But yeah, that's really about it. It just came down to who is getting the first pick, right? Who is getting what angles, what corners. But that is going to be 2-0 for Cleveland State University. Good games to all the teams, right? Make sure to join us back tomorrow, where you will be seeing myself actually for Super Smash Brothers, where we're going to be having our gold team up first against, I believe it's HPU Texas and then Manchester University. But then we'll also have Premier finally going into their playoff season against Akron. Make sure to stay tuned tomorrow, 7 o'clock for that. We wish you all a wonderful night. Stay warm. We'll catch you on the flip side.